of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger. But that back remains.
His first throw is an interception. Cooper to Gene in to pick it off. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already as the pick six starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this game. They want to be disruptive. They're unafraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have. Boy, can it set a tone early.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. Finding Collins. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 5. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
He throws a bullet down the right sideline. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Darius Slay has it.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Great.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
They motion the tight end over. From his own end zone on 3rd and long. This one finds Goddard.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
A gain of 17 yards. It's 4th down.
Offense going for it here. 4th and 5.
No touch that. Hey. No touch.
On 4th down, Hurts. They connect for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
No touch.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive run, you really break the backs of the defense.
This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Christian Harris on the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to the link. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
73. Great, set. Crowd left, Yeti. No touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Absolutely crushed that kick, a full 70-yard punt. And it's going to be Texans football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Completed to Collins. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. On the move, headed right. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
You know, it looked like things fell apart a little bit as he left the pocket, just not on the same page with his targets as they adjusted their routes. And that's really what led to the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Completed over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. To the sideline, Collins brings it in. And he goes down a little short of the 40.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, or it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Call it a gain of 2, and now it's going to be third down and 1. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Texans trying to make some noise before halftime. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. Let's go. Hey.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Cooper to Jean in to pick it up. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Returning in from the 16. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
These defenders, they can just feel it. You're up a couple scores in the game, and you know what the other side is starting to do. They're starting to press, and you're going to start to see a little bit more pass. And that's when these defenders pin their ears back. They get home, and they create havoc in a sack just like that.
They're on him again, and he goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. He beams one deep right side. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Nico Collins, the intended target. And that brings up fourth and long. Texans going to kick this away on fourth, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. And he gets it away from his end zone. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. That punt goes 63 yards. And the Eagles will take possession. From the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
Great. Set. Go silver, ready? Delta.
Hurts now from the gun. Pulled in by Dotson along the sideline. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch and keeping those feet in bounds.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Miami. Delta.
Throwing now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They are now set for first and 10.
Hey, Silver.
Hurts throwing again. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Still sticking with the passing game. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
First and 10, or on to Mixon. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And not much. He maybe got a few across the 30 to about the 32. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Buying some time left. Finds him on the crossing route. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. A play fake now Hurts to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Pushing for the red zone. Oh, putting him in the spin. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Damian Pierce now to return it. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
All right.
Here's Stroud now. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. They get 27 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. 1st down, Stroud. Finds Woods. And they take him down right along the 30. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
Blitz coming for Stroud. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Hey, uno. All right.
3rd down, Mixon gets it. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. Offense up to the line fast. Stroud gonna go on 4th down. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Eagles have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
You're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Eagles ball, and this one looks like it may already be out of reach. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
No touch.
Here's another carry for Barkley. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
No touch.
They're going to run with Barkley. Has the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles put up even more points in a win. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
On the quick, right?
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Oh, ready? Hey.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a pickup of 11. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of
And they pick him off again. And the Eagles take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game, and it happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss. I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Alpha, alpha, alpha. Delta.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Henry To'o comes up with it. And the Texans are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy out, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. He's got Smith. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first. To the air, Stroud. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Now it's Stroud. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. And they pick him off again. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles capitalize on yet another interception thrown in this game.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Running right, it's Barkley. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Lengthy 4th down try here. They need 6.
No touch it. No touch.
On 4th down, Hurts. He connects downfield on 4th. And they bring him down around the 34. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this one does not go far. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy. And that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
Keeping the tight end busy here. Another carry for the big fella. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
You know, you're not calling that play expecting a foot race to the end zone. You expect to get a few yards and move on. So getting some good yardage on that one right there, that's a victory for the offense.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
That defense generated some kind of pressure right there. The runner felt the need to improvise as long as he could to try to get that first down. That's impressive work to be defending 3rd and 2 in that kind of situation and turn it into 4th and very, very long.
So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And if they could play at this level every time out, well, their coaches would be happy as they could be. Total team effort, a dominating victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.
I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been found in yo. I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in the music. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in a million. I'm born in a million. You with me? I said, are you with me? Wake up to see my brand new horizon. The world's in my hands and the sun's tantalizing. Grab hold of mine if you want some good time.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia.
Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from the link. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
A good play action with Love. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you...
And he's going to have to eat this one, and down he goes.
Every time a quarterback is sacked, everyone kind of looks around at the offensive line and like, oh, come on, guys, pick it up. I don't think this was on the O-line at all. I think the quarterback is holding on to the ball too long. You know what they say, Mike? Sacks? Those are quarterback stats.
Let's go.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call.
Ready.
On 2nd down, Love. A short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Ready.
Now Love. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Down. Ready?
They'll go for it. Love. That is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Okay, ready?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Set, ready. 43 rail. Cut.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. That is Cooper DeJean in there for the stop.
Ready, set.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Love. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down.
Here we go, set.
Now Jacobs. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Come on, set. Strike, strike.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Set, cut. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
3rd and very short. For how many years, Mike, have we seen either turn it around and hand it to your running back to get the tough yard, or nowadays leave it in the hands of your quarterback for a quarterback sneak or a tush push or whatever you want to call it. But instead, they get him out on the perimeter, give him kind of a run-pass option of sorts, and he's able to pick up the first down there with a nice completion.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
6. Packers nothing.
Let's go now. Set.
Now give to Jacobs. He'll run right. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that. Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Ready, ready.
And they'll try it now with Jacobs. And he's going to have a Packers first down. Well, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1.
Down. Ready.
Here's Jacobs. And a nice run. It's down to the 5-yard line. Second and goal.
Set, ready. Set, go.
One more time, it's Jacobs. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this.
Okay.
ball inches from the goal line. 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Here's Love. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Oftentimes, you can tell the decision about whether or not a team is going to go for it on 4th down based on what they do on 3rd down, and I think they knew they had an extra down in their back pocket. Try on 3rd and goal to go through the air, and even if you fail, you still got one more shot at it, and it results in a touchdown.
Makes the score Packers 7, Eagles 6. Brandon McManus set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. To the air right away is Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He's got his tight end, Goddard, working the middle of the field. And he's in! Dallas Goedert! Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. To throw is Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half.
Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Come on, back.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. He'll try and get there on the ground. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
Years ago, people would have thought you were crazy to go for 4th down on your side of the field, but that's not the case anymore. We're seeing it more and more often play out across the league. In this case, Not a bad job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball, but he's able to find some space with his legs, and he's able to pick up the conversion.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This is going to be from 53 yards out. This one runs out of steam off the crossbar and comes back. No good. So we've reached halftime here in South Philly, and the Eagles are on top. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. And that's complete to A.J. Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. On second down, Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Third and 5. He'll get this out wide. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. And that's going to run out of steam. It comes up short. No good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Love to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
It'll get forward to about the 42. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Ready.
Here's Love. Oh, a loose football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
After these kind of plays, Mike, you just wish the sideline was a mile away, because you know when you get there, you are going to catch an earful. They stress all week, ball carriers. We have to protect the ball. In this case, it doesn't result in a turnover, but the lost yardage now brings up 4th down. These are drive killers.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
No touch.
On play action, here's Hurts. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. Got a man. It's complete to A.J. Brown. To the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 88 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the 2-point conversion. So got it. The tight end comes in motion. That's out quickly and complete. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready, play.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing is Love. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Second and 11. Love. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
38.
On third down, they go with Jacobs. 14 on the pickup. First down, Packers.
Striker, 3-3. Come on, set. 97. Hut.
Back to throw is Love. Off he goes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
A second down throw for Love. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Open is Kraft. He's got it. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 21 as they get the conversion on fourth down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
To throw is Love. That is into the hands of Wicks. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Throwing on second down, Love. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
On the ready. Ready. Hut.
They'll drop to throw. That complete to Jacobs. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Fight, 6.
They'll run with Jacobs. He slams it in there, and he is in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Even with their full complement of timeouts, the call is to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Great, set.
A handoff, running left, it's Barkley. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
No touch, set. No touch.
Off the play fake, Hurts. There's the tight end, Grant Calcaterra. And And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Once again, it's Barkley. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down. Packers going to use their final timeout now. And it comes with 36 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. On third down, they'll go with Saquon.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll try it now with Barkley. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They proved much the best in this one.